Yo, what's going on, my fellow Avengers Squad members? Now, today's video, we'll be discussing on new information we received on perks, skills, Warzone, and hero missions. We received more information dealing with that on what we expect when we're playing it for the first time, and also 2 new abilities that's confirmed for Iron Man. Now, before we get to the video, if you guys are interested or want to know, I do have a Discord. It's called Avengers Squad. We go over everything dealing with Marvel's Avengers. We discuss everything, details, what should we expect, the skins, the gameplay, just everything. So if you guys want to join and want to know how to join, all you gotta do is click the link below and you're in. That's all you have to do. And if you guys are liking the Avengers content I'm posting so far, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and hit the like button as well, so I can, it really means a lot. That's all I can really say. It really does mean a lot. Make sure you got on post notifications as well. Now, I have to give a quick shout out to Definity 2 in my Discord. He was the one that sent me this video, because I did not know it came out until he did. So shout out to you, bro. And all this information comes from Scott Amos. Now, he's the head studio of Crystal Dynamics, so it's legit. It's legit. And it was also in an interview at the last day of Gamescom. I was going to say Gamescom. Alright, there was a blame. Now, there's a few things that he talked about in this interview that we already know about the game, dealing with some of the prologue and how it's just the beginning of what we go expect, and just a few more information that we received already and we already know that I reported on already. But for the first one, he talks about hero missions. Now, he says some missions will tell stories on what each Avenger has been doing or what they've been going through after the events of A-Day. Now, when they mean this, for example, I could say if we go to Hulk and we unlock Hulk, we go on a story mission for the Hulk, and while he's doing that, we may go through like a little flashback, or might go through a mission, and they could basically explain Bruce probably has a flashback to what he was doing like right after the events of 8-8, and we probably get more story on that. So that's basically what I'm getting from this information he said. That's where basically we getting some of the heroic missions. Now, this is when we finna get into the skills. Now, the skills, this is basically Iron Man, the 2 abilities that Iron Man has. Now, he goes on to say that Iron Man has laser and rocket abilities. Now, that he said you unlock those later on in the game. He also said you can upgrade your repulsors as well, since you know how he does the double repulsors in the A-Day gameplay we have. He said you can make them more powerful, or you can just get different ones. So it's pretty cool. I like the way you could just upgrade your repulsors so they can do more damage. You could probably do more flashy things with them. Now, as I said, it's lasers and the rockets. Those are confirmed to be for Iron Man powers. Now, he said you could switch with these in between bites. You can switch in between these during fights, any at will. So you don't have to worry about pausing, trying to go to your menu and switch things out. He said you can just switch it while in the air as well too. So that's really good information that we really know about. They said the rockets can lock onto multiple enemies at once, and he said also lasers cut through enemies. He also gave a hint to Iron Man 2 that you'll be doing flashy moves with it, spinning around. He said you'll see some moves that you've seen before in the movies with the lasers. So I mean, it's really just hitting at Iron Man 2, because if you guys remember Iron Man 2, when it was him and the War Machine, they were surrounded by a whole bunch of robots from Whiplash, and he told Rhodey to duck down. He unleashed his laser, did a little spin, and it cut through all the robots. That was a cool scene. So seeing that in Marvel's Avengers, see how they interpret it in there is really cool. I want to see how they do it, because it was pretty cool to see it. I can't even lie. Back then it was cool. So I want to see how that goes out. Now, he gets into gear sets. I knew I was right when it comes to the gear sets. I made a video on this. I knew I was right. He goes on to say that we have rarities in the game. Now, he said the rarities that we know that are confirmed in the game, that he stated himself, we have common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Now, he said there's something else past that, so we don't know what it is, but it's something past legendary. So I'm not got no problem with that. I'm happy that we getting more gear sets out the legendary, so we can just really get strong. I have no problem with that. Now, he also goes on to say when you get really rare gear, it has multiple perks, and it will change up your playstyle. Now this is big, because having multiple perks on a specific gear, a specific gear set, or specific gear itself. Excuse me, I had to burp. That is really strong. Like your character is really gonna be strong, and plus it could change up your playstyle as well. Cause just imagine, like you could do, if like for Black Widow for example, if you get like a full gear set of that that set, and you have multiple perks. What if you have a perk that it makes all your weapons do multiple? I mean, you can do like two times more damage of some sort. So you could just have a whole different playstyle with Black Widow. Like you're known for going in the fight and all that with Black Widow, but if you got that gear set, like if you do like more damage with your pistols, you would just probably just sitting in the back just spamming pistols. So honestly, I have no problem with that. I like to have a different playstyle when I'm playing, because you got I will be playing as the Hulk. The Hulk will be my main. Then I don't know what else is after, but if they have different perks for the Hulk that makes his, like he do more damage, but he's not tanky, or he's tanky and does like a minimum of damage, I would not have a problem with that. He can change up his moves and everything. I just can't wait to see what they can have with this when it has multiple perks, because it's a lot they could really do, because each Avenger is different in their own way, and that's the thing I like about it. Now, he goes on to state some information about Warzone Missions. Now, he also said there's difficulties confirmed in the game, so he hasn't gonna say which, like the names of each difficulty, but he says, there's easy, medium, and hard, and something else. Now, he didn't say what it was, but it's probably a harder mode, I'm guessing. But he also he goes into example for reason. He says unlocking the Black Widow will open or have missions dedicated to her story arc with her past and events after 8-8, and it's the same for Hulk as well. So basically saying, like, as soon as you unlock Black Widow, for example, when you're playing as Ms. Marvel and you go straight to Black Widow, you unlock her, then you probably unlock Warzone missions for her specifically, where you can play as her, and you get more in the whole mission, and the story arc will be dedicated to her past, and the things that happen after 8-8, because you guys know Black Widow goes on back to being a spy after 8-8, so we're probably going to get a storyline with that, dealing with her past and what she's done after 8-8, so I have no problem with that. And it's the same for Hulk. He said, as Hulk, he's been stuck in Hulk mode for 5 years, so he's done stuff, at that 5 years, so we're going to go back. And same thing for Black Widow, he's just going back on it. It's a whole story arc dealing with that specific character, and we go on the story about that character. So I have no problem with that. It expands the story even more for each characters, and we're getting more characters later on, more regions and more characters, so that's way more Warzone missions that could be available for us, and way more regions to explore. So it's a lot. It's really a lot when you really think about it. The way I'm thinking about it right now, it's gonna be a lot. And he also goes on to say a little peek for your Hawkeye fans. The person that interviewed him, he said, "Where's Hawkeye?" He says Hawkeye's in there. That's all he said. Hawkeye is in there. So if you guys were wondering if Hawkeye is going to be in the game or not, which you should have already known he was, that's basically information, confirmed that he's in the game. And also, he also ends off with the interviews, just basically saying things we heard already, saying that when the early year we getting more information on co-op and matchmaking, how we could join our friends and etc. So that's that's cool information. We already knew that already, but if you guys didn't, you know now. And if you guys seeing this now, it was released today. I'm recording this on a Thursday. They have released clips of the finishers of the HD clips of finishers that we saw already, dealing with each Avengers. Now they said it would come out weeks to come. So I'm guessing they probably come out every 2 weeks or so. So if you guys want to see clear the clearer picture of the finishers that each character does, just make sure you go subscribe to Marvel's Avengers channel, or any Instagram or Twitter page dealing with Marvel's Avengers, because they will probably be released on there first out of everything. So if you guys want to check that out, you can. But yeah, that's today's video. Basically, I just went over everything that we in that interview that we didn't know about, or what you guys probably didn't know about. And yeah, there's probably some new information for y'all, so take how you want to. And yeah, Oh, I just want to let you know, just just a little segment for myself. I appreciate so much of the support I've been getting so far. It's crazy how much support I've been getting. I really appreciate it. Like that really means a lot with all this, you just, support I'm getting. It's just crazy. But yeah, I'm not finna hold y'all guys up. But if you guys want to get in contact with me or anything, my social media links will be below. So if you guys enjoyed the video, yeah, just let me know. But if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and have a good day. Now, if you guys peeped that, I was trying to end it. I did not know how to end it, but I just ended it. Nah, I'm finna end it now.